I know, but
All right. Anyway, try it again. Good evening, everybody. It is Monday night here at Beyond the Always Leveling Up. Since it's Monday, that means it's time for Monday Mayhem. And I'll tell you right now, there was a bit of mayhem last night at the Grammys,
oh yeah,
including a really nice surprise. Unfortunately, I can't show the video because of obvious copyright issues, but that's all right.
yeah.
We'll tell you
Let's
about
just
it.
say the recipient was totally gobsmacked.
Yeah. We'll talk about that.
I won't say who the recipient is because you
Yeah.
want it to be a surprise.
Right. And there's Sumi. Oh, we'll get to you in a second, Sumi. Don't worry. Anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Oddball Extreme. I'm currently joined on the line by two of my crazy cohorts. First, to my left, we have a resident joker, Mike. Hello, Mike.
Good evening, everyone. How's it going? Happy Monday.
Yeah. And his cat, Lulu, is just sitting...
Watching
the closet.
Just watching Ash, who was in the closet grabbing some stuff.
Ah, gotcha. And then below me is our resident sneaky tweety Janet with her little corgi friend there. Oh, Janet?
Carly the corgi. I'm making the corgi a female.
Okay, that's fun. Well, anyway, also in the chat room we have Sumi and Sajo. Hey, guys.
Hi, Saj. Hi, Sumi. How's it going? How's it going with you too, Saj?
Hey, Sajo. Hey, Sumi.
All right. That's weird.
Yeah, that look on the recipient's face. She's like,
Joker, you'll get a kick out of this. Luna got into a fight with Sumi's Morgana plush. LOL. That's not a joke.
Oh, Luna.
All right. So anyway, of course, there's nothing football related because, of course, the Super Bowl is not till this coming Sunday.
oh,
But there was already an issue with the NFL experience, right, Janet?
right. Somebody got in and stole some of the NFL experience stuff.
Oh, fuck.
Assholes. They may have wanted a souvenir of the Super Bowl, but that's not right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it is, you know what, it's kind of sad when people think that they want something bad enough that they steal what's not theirs.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope they can nail it. Yeah. Nail the bastard. Or bastards, or bitches, or whatever.
Uh-huh. Excuse me. Sorry.
Damn you.
I apologize. Okay, so anyway, of course, last night was the Grammy Awards. I barely watched the thing, but I will admit, last night I actually got to where they were doing the 50 years of hip hop, and boy, this was a nice list they had. They had Run DMC, DJ Jazzy Jeff, Salt and Pepper, Flavor Flav. Well, actually, they had Public Enemy, so they had both Chuck D and Flavor Flav. Queen Latifah, Big Boy of Outkast, Missy Elliott, and more, running through the decades of beloved hits.
What was the song that Salt and Pepper did?
Push It.
Yeah, that was their hit, big hit, wasn't it?
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did that. LL Cool J led the way. Even dressed up like he did back in the day with the hat, the jacket, the pants, and the big boom box. You know, that's how it was.
Who did the song "Can't Touch That"?
You can't touch that. This? No, you can't touch this.
You can't touch this.
Hammer. Now, here's an interesting thing. DJ Jazzy Jeff was in there. Will Smith was actually supposed to take part, but guess what happened? Bad Boys 4 started filming and he couldn't get out.
Of course.
So,
I thought it was because of the incident at the Oscars.
last year.
No, that's a separate thing.
Yeah. All right. So
Oh,
anyway, this was a nice little roundabout bunch of different winners. So, record of the year went to About Damn Time to Lizzo. Album of the year was Harry Styles with Harry's House. Song of the year. This is the fun part. This is the shocker. Just Like That by Bonnie Raitt.
and in the video, when it was announced that she won, she looked like this.
Yeah. It's like
She was totally gobsmacked
she's like, what?
because she was not expecting it.
I know.
And you know who was the first to stand up and start applauding? Taylor Swift.
Swift. Yep. Respect to one of the greats of all time. But believe
For
it
all
or not,
we know, Bonnie Raitt could have been the one that inspired Taylor Swift to start her music career.
Taylor Swift, yeah, or any of them for all we know.
Uh-huh.
Because she was up against some serious competition: Adele, Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Harry Styles. Now, believe it or not, there are people like, who the hell is Bonnie Raitt? Why did she win this? It's, Lizzo had a better song. Beyonce was like, here's the thing though, the Grammys are not about popularity. If you want that, that's the People's Choice Awards.
Yep.
What time of the year do they come up?
Usually around late November, early December.
Yeah.
Okay.
But see, that's the thing people don't want to understand. Some people do not understand. It's like, who the hell is this Bonnie Raitt? She's too old. It's like, really? She is a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee in 2000. Received the Lifetime Achievement Grammy in 2012. She's got 13 total Grammy Awards. Yes, it's not as much as Beyonce, who has the record now, but Bonnie herself actually won. I think it was 3. So,
More power to her.
Yeah, but it's like, but people won't understand that. Hey, they want to say, "Oh, this was rigged." No, it wasn't. Okay.
Well, let them think it. We know better.
Yeah. You want to think it's rigged? Go ahead, but I love Bonnie Raitt's music.
Uh-huh.
And also, Ozzy Osbourne won 2
That's
Grammy
right,
awards.
he did.
Yep.
Was it
best
Best
rock
Metal?
album, I think it was, and
Best
then
rock-
best metal performance.
Yeah, but more than likely, this probably will be the final ones he gets because you probably heard he has canceled all the rest of his.
Well, I mean, yeah, he has canceled his tour. Like he's done touring.
Yeah.
But he still may make an album still.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true.
So he could still win more Grammys or
That's
win
true.
other stuff. Even though he may not be able to physically be there.
Mm-hmm.
Which, speaking of, I think it was Robert Trujillo and Andrew Watt who came up to accept the award on his behalf.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Robert Trujillo was or is the bassist, I think. He played for that. He played for Patient Number 9, and also Andrew Watt was one of the guitarists and also the producer for the album. So, yeah.
That's cool.
Hey, we're stepping off of music. And a little bit of a change for Coke product for Coke products. If you go to the store and notice that the Coke products have a yellow cap on it, there is a reason for the yellow cap on it.
Okay.
It means that Coke product is kosher for Passover.
Oh, okay.
It signifies that when you're honoring Passover, you could drink the product.
Oh, okay. That's clever.
I read that a couple of weeks ago.
Okay. Well, I give Coke points for that one. That's pretty smart.
Yeah.
That's very smart on their part, making things a little bit easier.
Yep, you got that pegged.
Yeah, because we're in the middle of Mardi Gras season right now anyway.
Uh-huh. Is Easter in March or April of this year?
Hold on, I can find out. I'll mute. Sunday, April 9th.
Okay, so it is going to be April one this year.
Mm-hmm. Because let's face it, we're in the middle of Mardi Gras season, and Prattville, about 10 miles away, they had their annual Mardi Gras parade featuring the local meteorologists around here, especially after those tornadoes back on January the 12th. So,
Yeah, they
now,
definitely need something to cheer them up,
yeah, but
especially if some people are still rebuilding their house, their
they're still
their property.
trying to figure everything out first too. But
Uh-huh.
because it's been almost a month, but it's so shocked. But here's a real big shocker. We had a Central Alabama relief drive on the local station here, and they had initially raised $181,000. As of today, that number jumped to $350,000.
Hey, I'd donate if I could.
I know,
But
that's fine.
But I ain't
Oh
local.
no, that's actually, Janet. People from 26 states have donated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and one person in Texas donated $100,000.
Good for them.
Mm-hmm. All right, but we're
You
getting off
see,
the
I am very lucky to be living in a state that does not have tornadodos.
Yeah,
I'm
but you
very
still get
lucky to be living in Arizona.
Yeah, but you get the
Of
heat
course, there's
waves,
the heat, the haboobs.
the wildfires. Even though you probably won't get one near your area, still, right?
The
All right.
closest thing I think could risk a wildfire is the river bottom heading up the hill to go to my doctor.
Okay. All right. So anyway, back to the Grammys list. I almost said Grammar's list. Okay, fix that. All right.
What?
Like I said,
Fixed.
Song of the Year was Just Like That by Bonnie Raitt, and she was the single lone songwriter. So, all right. Best new artist was jazz singer Samara Joy. I don't know. I really don't know how to look in her music. Best pop solo performance was Adele with Easy on Me. Best pop duo and group performance went to Unholy by Sam Smith and Kim Petras. And by the way, Kim Petras has made history as the first transgender Grammy winner. All right. Best traditional pop vocal album, Higher by Michael Bublé. He's got a really cool voice. Best pop vocal album, the winner was Harry's House by Harry Styles. Best dance and electronic recording is Break My Soul by Beyonce. Best dance electronic music album is Renaissance by Beyonce. Best contemporary instrumental album is Empire Central by Snarky Puppy. I love that name already. All right. Best rock performance, Broken Horses by Brandy Carlisle. And here's yours, Mike. Best metal performance, Degradation Rules with Ozzy Osbourne featuring Tony
Iommi.
Iommi, thank you. All right, best rock song, Broken Horses, Brandy Carlisle, Phil Hanseroth, and Tim Hanseroth songwriters. Best rock album, there's yours, Patient Number 9, Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes.
Yep, best alternative music performance, Chaise Long with by Wet Leg. Best alternative music album, Wet Leg by Wet Leg. I'm sorry, I'm having a laugh at that one. Best R&B performance.
I already am.
Yeah, best R&B performance, Hours and Hours by Mooney Long. Best traditional R&B performance, Plastic Off the Sofa by Beyonce. Best R&B song is Cuff It. Denithia Blue June Andrews, Beyonce, Mary Christine Brockert, Brittany Ciccone, Curious the Dream, Gestelda Diamant, what's a mouthful, Morton Ristorp, Nile Rodgers, and Radolf Sadiq, all the songwriters. Best Progressive R&B Album, Gemini Rights by Steve Lacy. Best R&B Album, Black Radio 3 by Robert Glasper. Best Rap Performance, The Heart Part 5 by Kendrick Lamar. Best Melodic Rap Performance, Wait For You by Future featuring Drake and Thames. Best Rap Song, The Heart Part 5. It's a Kendrick Lamar song. I'm not going to mention all the writers. Best Rap Album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Kendrick Lamar. Best Country Solo Performance, Live Forever by Willie Nelson. Let's see. Best Country Duo Group Performance, Never Wanted to Be That Girl, Carly Pearce and Ashley McBryde. Best Country Song, Till You Can't, Matt Rogers and Ben Stennis, and the song's by Cody Johnson. Best Country Album, A Beautiful Time, Willie Nelson, so he won a couple. Best New Age Ambient or Chant Album, Mystic Mirror by White Sun. Best Improvised Jazz Solo, Endangered Species, Wayne Shorter and Leo Genovese, soloist. Best Jazz Vocal Album, Linger a While by Samara Joy. She was, of course, the best new artist. Best Jazz Instrumental Album, New Standards Volume 1, Terry Lynn Carrington, Chris Davis, Linda Mahan O, Nicholas Payton, and Matthew Stevens. Best Large Jazz Ensemble Album, Generation Gap Jazz Orchestra. Best Latin Jazz Album, Fandango at the Wall in New York. I like that title. That's cool. Let's see. Best Gospel Performance or Song, Kingdom, Maverick City Music, and Kirk Franklin. Best Contemporary Christian Music Performance or Song, Fear Is Not My Future, Maverick City Music, and Kirk Franklin. Best Gospel Album, Kingdom Book 1 Deluxe, Maverick City Music, and Kirk Franklin. So they won a lot. That's pretty good on their part. Best Contemporary Christian Music Album, Breathe, Maverick City Music. Best Roots Gospel Album, The Urban Hymnal, the Tennessee State University Marching Band. Wow, how many marching bands actually win Grammys? That's pretty cool. Best Latin Pop Album, Pasieros, Ruben Blades, and Boca Libre. Best Música Urbana Album, Un Verano Sin Ti by Bad Bunny. Best Latin Rock or Alternative Album, Motomami by Rosalia. Best Regional Mexican Music Album, including Tejano, Un Canto por México, El Musical, Natalia Lafourcade. Best Tropical Latin Album, Paya Voy by Mark Anthony. Let's see. I think I may have heard that song. I think it's in a Buick or Cadillac commercial. I'll have to double check. Alright, let's see. Best American Roots Performance, Stomping Ground, Aaron Neville with the Dirty Dozen Brass Band. Best Americana Performance, Made Up Mind by Bonnie Raitt. Best American Roots Song, Just Like That by Bonnie Raitt. So that's her 3 right there. Best Americana Album, In These Silent Days by Brandy Carlisle. Best Bluegrass Album, Cricket Tree by Molly Tuttle and Golden Highway. Best Traditional Blues Album, Get On Board, Taj Mahal and Ry Cooder. Best Contemporary Blues Album, Brother Johnny by Edgar Winter. Best Folk Album, Revealer by Madison Cunningham. Best Regional Roots Music Album, live at the 2022 New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival, Ranky Tanky. I like that one. That's a good one. Best Reggae Album, The Calling, with a K, Kabaka Pyramid. Best Global Music Performance, Bayeth, Wouter Kellerman, Zakis Bentwini, and Nomsibo Zikodi. Best Global Music Album is Sakura by Masa Takumi. Best Children's Music Album, The Movement by the Alphabet Rockers. Best Audiobook Narration and Storytelling Recording, Finding Me by Viola Davis. And now Viola is in the rare group of actresses who have won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. She has won all 4. Let's see. Best Spoken Word Poetry Album, The Poet Who Sat by the Door, Jay Ivey. Best Comedy Album, The Closer by Dave Chappelle. Best Musical Theater Album, Into the Woods 2022 Broadway Cast Recording. I'm not going to put the whole cast, so that's just too much. Best Compilation Soundtrack for Visual Media, Encanto. Best Score Soundtrack for Visual Media, Encanto. Best Score Soundtrack for Video Games and Other Interactive Media. Yes, there's one for that one. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Dawn of Ragnarok.
Yep. Congrats to that, too. I need to get that DLC yet.
Alright, anyway, best song written for visual media. We don't talk about Bruno from Encanto. Best Instrumental Composition, Refuge by Jeffrey Keyser. Best Arrangement, Instrumental or Acapella, Scrapple from the Apple, John Beasley and the SWR Big Band featuring Martin Error. Best Arrangement, Instrumentals and Vocals, Songbird, the orchestral version, Vince Mendoza, the arranger, and the song was actually done by Christine McVie. It must have been for sure she passed. Let's see, Beginning was the best recording package. Oh boy. Chun Tianxia and King Yang Jiao art directors, and that's from the Tatsumi Kavalan Chinese Orchestra. Best box for special limited edition package, In and Out of the Garden, Madison Square Garden 81, 82, 83 for the Grateful Dead. Best Album Notes, Yankee Hotel Foxtrot 20th Anniversary Super Deluxe Edition will go. Best Historical Album, it's the same album, Yankee Hotel Foxtrot. Let's see, Songwriter of the Year, Non-Classical, Tobias Jesser Jr. Best Engineered Album, Non-Classical, Harry's House, Harry Styles. Producer of the Year, Jack Antonoff. Best Remix Recording, About Damn Time, that's Lizzo's song. Best Immersive Audio Album is Divine Tides, Stuart Copeland and Ricky Kej. Best Engineered Album, Classical, Bates Philharmonic Fantastique, The Making of the Orchestra, Edwin Outwater and Chicago Symphony Orchestra. Hold on a second, my mouth's drying out. Bear with me. Producer of the Year, Classical, Judith Sherman. Best Orchestral Performance, works by Florence Price, Jesse Montgomery, Valerie Coleman, the New York Youth Symphony. Ooh. Best Opera Recording, Blanchard, Fire Shut Up in My Bones. That is the Metropolitan Opera Orchestra and the Metropolitan Opera Chorus. Best Choral Performance is Born, Dominic German, Marin Montalbano, Rebecca Myers, and James Reese, The Crossing. Best Chamber Music Small Ensemble Performance is Shaw Evergreen by the Attica Quartet. Best Classical Instrumental Solo, Letters for the Future, Time for Three, Philadelphia Orchestra. Best Classical Solo Vocal Album, Voice of Nature, the Anthropocene. Let's see, Renee Fleming, soloist, Yannick Nézet-Séguin, pianist. Best Classical Composition, An Adoption Story, Star Parody and Kit Wakely. Jeff Fierce, Star Parody and Kit Wakely producers. Okay, the only three left. Hang on. Best Contemporary Classical Composition, Puts, Contact, Xian Zhang, Time for Three, and the Philadelphia Orchestra. Best Music Video, All Too Well, the short film, Taylor Swift. That's the 10-minute version. And finally, Best Music Film goes to Jazz Fest and New Orleans Story. And that's it. That's all of them. Whew. But yeah, a lot of good winners. But I'm still happy. But here's the thing: a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people are saying, "Who the hell is Bonnie Raitt? She's too old." And it's like, shut up. Go back and go look at her. Go look at some of the songs she's done. My favorite two, Something to Talk About, and Love Sneaking Up on You. And Janet is asleep.
Nope.
Sleep well, Janet. I think she's tired. Can't fault her for that. But yeah, just seeing the look on Bonnie Raitt's face when she's like, "I won? Oh my god!" that was so cool. But like I said, I usually don't watch the Grammys, but some of it last night was really good. Especially the 50 years of hip hop. Because there was like Run DMC, LL Cool J, Queen Latifah, Salt and Peppa, something like Busta Rhymes, and he did like one of the fastest talking sequences like I've seen in a long time. So, but yeah. Oh, here's something interesting. Beyonce was actually an hour late getting to the Grammys. She got stuck in traffic and could not get her first award. But, it happens, unfortunately. Traffic's bad, but unfortunately, in Janet's neck of the woods, traffic's only going to get worse with the Super Bowl coming.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, and by the way, if you want to try to get a ticket anywhere to that stadium in the Super Bowl, get ready to dish out at least $6,000 for one ticket.
Thank you.
Like, nope, pass.
Oh, thank you. I probably won't even be watching the Super Bowl. I'll just watch from Twitter.
Well, what I'll probably do is I'm gonna see if the game starts turning in one way. I'm turning it off.
Yeah. It's on Fox this year.
Yep. Oh, excuse me.
think it's been on CBS the last few years. I think.
Yeah, I think they switch out. They usually switch out between CBS, Fox, and I believe NBC. So
Okay.
they'll change the network every year. I think the only one who hasn't had it is ABC, but then I think that's because with them and Disney.
Yeah,
I think I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
that's
You
fair.
licking yourself, Lulu? Meow meow
Oh, hi, Lulu.
meow. Hey, Lulu.
Hey, baby.
Meow. Meow.
Come on up here, Lulu.
Meow. Lulu's like, I'm gonna stay right here.
I'll do what I want.
It's like, I'm in charge, human. Don't forget it.
And besides, Lulu's mad at me because I picked her up earlier.
Hmm. Yeah. In the meantime, oh, let's just say, I don't know what's going on SNL, but it had been in decline for the last few years, but it's like all of a sudden they have upped the ante. Because if you go to YouTube, if you can't stay up Saturday night, like I know I can't because I gotta be, I'm so tired. I want to just go to bed. Um, on YouTube, look up Pedro Pascal Mario
Yep.
because let's just
Mario
say,
Kart.
yeah, Mario Kart. Yeah, let me explain this. If you're already
Hi.
familiar with him, oh, hello, Lulu.
Oh,
Hi, Lulu. You cutie. Hello, cutie. All right. Anyway, if you're familiar with the show The Last of Us on HBO, of course Pedro Pascal is in that too. So he got to host Saturday Night Live this week, and what happened was they did like a 3 minute skit with him as Mario, and they basically turned Mario Kart into a wild dystopian drama.
kind of like The Last of Us,
Right.
which is where Pedro stars in as the main character Joel. I think
I
his name is.
believe it is. I don't know. Just see, I took HBO Max off, so
Yeah, and the show The Last of Us is based off of the game
mm-hmm.
The Last of Us. Season one is based off of part one,
Yep.
and then season two will be based off of part two.
That's a good call.
I don't know. It will depend on Naughty Dog at this point, because that's who develops The Last of Us.
Yeah.
But there might be a part three. I mean, the way that part two ended, there could be.
Hmm.
I don't know
I'll
yet.
just have to wait and see on that one.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I forgot. Let's see. Well, anyway, Sajo's saying I'm feeling okay. Good.
Good, good, Sajo.
He's been in recovery from his little bout of COVID-19, but he's getting there. He'll already come back. And there's Ren. Hello, Ren. In the
No.
chat. Now we're only missing Stimpy. No, I'm kidding.
Uh,
And there goes Lulu, going to find Ashley. It's like, Ashley, where are you? But yeah. Oh, apparently there was a bit of a brouhaha backstage in the Grammys too.
yeah.
So a little bit of a fight broke out between, I think it was a pair of cousins and Cardi B, because what had happened was one of the cousins apparently gotten blocked from performing in the in memoriam thing, I think, and things just got a little vocal, and there was a bit of a physical fight between the two cousins. Oh, oh. But Sumi, our American football Super Bowl is this Sunday. And of course, if you don't want to wait for the commercials, 9 times out of 10, YouTube's already got them. So you'll be able to watch the commercials before they actually show up in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And they've done that. They've done that for like decades. So I remember they did it in 2012 when they introduced like I can't remember the commercial. I think it was a MetLife commercial that had every conceivable cartoon character in existence.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean they had what was it? He-Man, Voltron, Smurf. Is it He-Man, Voltron, Smurf, Scooby Doo? It was just the wildest commercial ever. Ugh, easy, sorry. Ugh. Yeah. On a much more serious note, though, please pray for the people in Syria and Turkey who had that 7.8 earthquake today.
Yup.
So far, there have already been at least, when I last checked, it was 3,400 dead. It's probably going to be even higher at this point. So,
Indeed.
and what's really scary was I need to watch the video. Now I just realized what I wanted to find. Remember, I was trying to show you guys and I couldn't remember what it was? A CNN reporter trying to report on the earthquake got caught in an aftershock.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I have not seen that video yet. I'm going to. I'll have to show. And unfortunately, due to the copyright issue, we don't want to cause a problem.
Show it here.
So I'll just say, find it on YouTube.
Yes.
Because as much as we love to show, is like, sorry. You see, what happened was, now let me go. Somebody had posted a positive review of the Mario Kart trailer. The video unfortunately got blocked due to the obvious copyright issue because it was probably showing the thing, which like, well, I can't do that. Me, what I probably end up doing is I'd probably put it backwards, put some type in there. But then again, it might be too risky, so I'm not going to try it. but oh. But yeah, it was a crazy night at the Grammys last night. But you know, it was nice to know that there was no, just that besides that one thing in the backstage, there really wasn't any serious issues. Of course, Beyonce was an hour late due to traffic.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, but even though that happened, Trevor Noah, the host of the night, he gave her belated Grammy at her table. So.
Oh nice. Yeah. Was it? Excuse me. Was it Beyonce that won the most Grammys this year?
No, maybe, but she has now got the record for the most Grammys all time.
Yeah, she broke the record.
Yeah, 32. Yeah, she has 32 Grammys.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. She's now the sole record holder for the most Grammys ever.
Dang.
If I could do that, that'd be nice, but I know I do.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, I can't even sing that well.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see. Oh yeah, tonight was the red carpet screening for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. That was tonight.
Nice. When is that set to release to the
I
public?
believe it is next Friday, the 17th.
Okay. Or more likely, the Thursday. They tend to do Thursday night showings.
That's true. But I'm probably going to wait. I may go on a Sunday afternoon.
That's fair.
It'd be a lot easier. And here's the thing. Monday the 20th, it's President's Day. There will be no mail, which means that day we don't have a show either. Now, what I might do, though, is start having fun doing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling stream that night.
That's fine.
Yeah. Because I'm happy to say I have unlocked Varus, and now he is a permanent character in my group of characters. It's like, yes! Of course, he's at level 1. And I think what is it? Yugi's at level 32. But see, the thing is, I have not unlocked a lot of the characters yet. But then again, I have a life too. I can't just drop everything for this, right? But I'll tell you this. Earlier today, I was dueling against someone in France, and
Wow.
boy, we had one hell of an epic battle. I think
Nice.
he was down to like 800 points. I was down to my last 50 life points. But you know what? I said, you know what? We're having such a damn epic battle. I'll go to the end.
Nice.
Yeah, I did lose, but it's like, dude, that was epic.
That was too epic not to be mad at. That's
Yeah,
good.
I was like, that was such an awesome battle. And I even used Monster Reborn and stole one of his monsters.
Nice.
You can do that. That's the fun of Monster Reborn. You're not restricted to just your side of the field. You can steal a monster from the opponent's side of the field.
Nice.
But it's a limit of one, so I can certainly understand why. Because you imagine if someone had like 35 copies of that thing, like, oh boy. Thankfully, that'll never happen. I mean, you can have more than one copy, but you just cannot have more than one in your deck.
That's fair.
Which I think that's very nice. That's a good idea. But I was so happy to be part of a truly epic duel. Anyways, like, you know what? I may have lost, but boy, this was a blast. I'm probably gonna end up posting that one into one of my fun little episodes because that's just too classic to pass up.
And I was gonna say in the description, thank the user that you.
Oh yeah, I intend to.
for the
Believe
battle.
me. Oh, I'm going to. That's a promise.
Thanks to whoever it is for the most epic battle. Like, shit.
It's like epic battle. It's like most epic ever. Yeah, but you see, the thing is, sometimes I got to do those PvP duels just to get what I need to like because I think each one you get like 40 pairs of earrings. It's not what you think, trust me. You get the 40 pairs of earrings, and you can challenge someone like level. If you get just enough points, you can like proceed on to like the next episode and such. I am so happy. For the first time, I finished all the episodes of a
Nice.
of an event. So it's like, yes. And now Varus is now part of Team Brains for forever. I unlocked him as of yesterday. So now I can play with him whenever I want. Of course, he's only at level 1, so I'll expect him to lose. I'm not worried, though. Boy, I mean, some of the duels I've had with other people, they have been nothing but fun. It's like if I'm gonna lose, I might as well stay and lose. It's like, you got me. I like there's sometimes I don't even get any monster cards at all, and I just looks like, well, you got me. Go ahead, finish me off, be quicker. And sometimes I make the mistake of doing it in the morning, and I feel like I want to say to the guy, "Thank you for knocking me out quickly. I had to leave for work." So, I wonder what she's thinking about. Yeah, but I mean, let's face it. When you've been up early enough, it's easy. It's being tired. It's normal. It's okay. Yeah, she's got that corgi to keep her company. Oh boy. Yeah, we had that plus the craziness of a balloon. That's all I'm gonna say because you know about it by this point, unless you've been living under a rock.
Also, as part of the new releases this week, I'm going to say this early, but Hogwarts Legacy is out on Friday.
That's right. I haven't seen the commercials for that.
Yep. And the controversy that there is for that game.
Uh,
The one J.K. Rowling,
Oh
who
yeah.
is anti-trans.
Right.
The trans community is in uproar and say that if you play this game, then you are considered a transphobe.
Mm. That's a tough one. That's a
The
tough one.
problem is the problem is J.K. Rowling has no hands on the project, zero. But she will still get the money.
Yeah,
It's why because
because
of royalties, because it's her property.
that's true.
Now, at the end of the day, I don't agree with what she thinks about, the LGBTQ,
Mm-hmm.
but I still love Harry Potter. I still love the wizarding world.
Uh-huh.
You can hate the sin, but not the sinner.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. And also, at the end of the day, it's a video game for God's sake.
Yeah. It's like
If you don't play it if you don't like it that much. Just don't play it.
yeah,
Don't
it's
go
almost like
after people.
yeah, it's almost
Oh,
like a TV. Yeah, it's like a TV show. I know there's at least a few I don't want to watch at all. So, what I do,
and
just don't watch it.
exactly. And I was going through TikTok
Mm-hmm.
earlier tonight. Someone found out that there's a group of people who made a website that will watch for those streaming the game,
Mm-hmm.
and they will send people to that stream and
Just to troll them.
cancel them. No,
Oh.
cancel them.
Ooh.
I'm like, what in the fuck? That is going too far.
I know.
Way too far.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get it. You're mad at J.K. Rowling.
But don't get
Okay,
mad
I
at the people
understand that.
behind the game though, because they had nothing to do with her.
Exactly. And it's because of people that like that makes me want to not really be much of an ally.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna do that kind of shit, you don't deserve people like me
Yeah. I
who
agree.
have people that are trans. Like, I can stop supporting the community at large.
Mm-hmm.
I can still support those that I actually know
Yeah.
in person, IRL.
Yeah.
The community at large, pleasure knowing you folks, but no.
That's why I've never been big on fandoms because
Exactly.
they can get extremely
Well,
toxic.
this one in particular is not much of a fandom. It's about, trans rights,
Yeah.
human rights.
Hmm.
These people has taken it way too far.
I agree.
Way too far.
Hmm.
And that is not okay.
Yeah,
It's a hypocritical thing to do.
hmm it's like when Bonnie Raitt won last night. There was this one guy on YouTube. He's saying, "Who the hell is Bonnie Raitt? I don't know who she is. She's not that popular in the world. I mean, why is she win? I mean, all Liz's songs are better." It's like, here's the problem with that. And we were talking about this just
Okay.
earlier. We were talking about it earlier. Oh, what's up, Janet?
She was well known back in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
A lot of the songs now are more hip hop,
Mm-hmm.
rock,
Yeah.
and songs like that.
Yeah.
A lot of the people, they're like young people
Mm-hmm.
in their late teens, early 20s
Who have no
who
idea, who
know,
honestly have no idea who she is.
right, and they don't know her.
But,
But,
oh, go ahead.
but, she deserves it as much as any one of those other people that were nominated.
Yeah.
And those that complain, who is she, blah, 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 nothing but a bunch of damn sour grapes.
Well, I'll tell you this. At least one person on YouTube said, I don't know who she is, but I did some looking up on her. And now I know why she won. It's like, thank you for your honesty and thank you for actually looking up that information.
Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of, you know, age is just a number.
Not a
Too
saying
bad a
why.
lot of people's numbers are listed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were kind of going along there because I was talking about Hogwarts Legacy
Mm-hmm.
and the controversy that is surrounding it right now.
Yeah.
Which
Are we talking another Harry Potter movie?
No,
it's not a movie;
game.
it's a game, but it's part of the same franchise, though.
Yeah, because
Oh,
of course, J.K. Rowling's going to collect the royalties no matter what, and
Exactly.
of course, a lot of people are saying, "Oh no, you're going to play this, and you're a transphobe." It's like, no,
Yep.
she's the transphobe.
She's transphobe. Not those that want to play the game.
Agreed.
But that's
Well, you know what? The wrong thing she did was showing that she is transphobic.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She should have kept her opinions to herself, not let people know.
Mm-hmm.
And she wouldn't be getting the backlash she is now.
Yeah.
Exactly. But she has to open up her mouth.
Yep.
Exactly.
Like I said, at the end of the day, it's just a video game.
Yep. And I remember
Leave
when
developers alone.
I think my brother gave me the 5th Harry Potter book. I believe it was for Christmas. I'm trying to remember. I remember I told one of my coworkers, and she started going on about, "Oh, you shouldn't be doing this. There's witchcraft. You shouldn't believe in it." And I'm thinking, it's just a book.
Yeah.
I mean, she was overly religious. Let's put it that way.
History began to repeat itself.
Yeah.
Big time.
Mm-hmm.
People are starting to burn books again.
Yep.
The book banning.
Yep.
Well, that, and they're also beginning to burn books too.
Mm-hmm.
Who has heard of the movie Fahrenheit 451?
My favorite book of all time by Ray
I've
Bradbury.
heard of the book, actually.
That is my favorite book ever.
That dealt with book banning.
Yeah, book burning.
People
actually.
in that society were not allowed to have books of any kind.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, the fire department, instead of putting out fires, they burned the books.
Mm-hmm. And
let's just hope our society never goes down to that.
Yeah, but
Dan, we already are.
Yeah.
There have been news reports already.
Yeah, I believe it. I totally believe it. It's just gotten way out of hand at this point.
We're going completely backwards.
Mm-hmm. But
this is why I am completely neutral.
Yeah.
When it comes to stuff like
the significance of Fahrenheit 451, books burn at 451
degrees Fahrenheit.
So, but it's like, of course, now I don't want to get. I'm going to swear not to get political, but in Florida, it's like teachers are now having to hide their books because they get caught. They could be facing a felony charge.
Yeah.
And here's something else. A librarian has to inspect the books. If the librarian makes a mistake and lets a book or two go through, that librarian could also face a felony.
That is fucking bullshit.
I know. And unfortunately, that's how it is in Florida. Which is why I'll probably never go back there.
Well, I live in Arizona, not freaking Florida.
Yeah. But this is getting really, really bad.
Very bad.
The books, the games. I mean, this is getting absolutely ridiculous. It's like, look, let a child enjoy the art of reading. Okay? Because you read a book, it opens the mind to an incredible amount of imagination.
I just got a book from Amazon today called Walk the Blue Line.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people would not like it, especially if they are anti-police.
Mm-hmm.
But I like that. I like the way James Patterson and this guy wrote the book. It's actual police cases,
Mm-hmm.
told from the officers, told
Yeah.
by the officers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But, you know,
But I feel like it's such a huge problem now because it's like people like, oh no, you can't read this, you can't read that. Okay, fine, deny them their education, deny them their imagination.
Exactly.
Because you do that, it's gonna come back and bite you later.
bang a mark in the ass, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Wait, what's
It's
this?
so sad
Yeah.
that a lot of people have to impose their views, etc., on other people.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, no way, you're not violating my
I'll
First
be right
Amendment
back.
right. Okay. It's like
I
it's
know.
like the hell you're gonna violate my First Amendment right. I'll read whatever I want. I'll watch whatever I want. You're not gonna tell me how to live my life either.
Hey, if you don't want books in your if you don't want books in your own life, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's okay.
flipping fine. Just don't ban our books.
Yeah, just don't force your way on everybody else. There are things I like to do a certain way, but what I do is this. When I was at my old job, I would teach people how to do, certain tasks on a computer. I said, look, this is one way to do it. If you find a way that works faster and more efficiently for you, use it. Okay? You don't have to rely on just my method. Use a method that works for you.
That's right. To each their own.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But excuse me.
Oh no, don't worry about it. It's all right. It's okay.
I didn't realize my water was all the way down to the bottom.
That's okay. Hey, you didn't. That's okay. In that case, I can accept that. But fandoms today are just so extremely toxic because it's like they want things a certain way. Like, I'll give you the perfect
I
example.
could give you an example from a doggone TV commercial. This guy, he's a fanatic for the Toyota Tacoma.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to a convention.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, and these two people come up. What are you? I am Tacoma. but he was trying to be, trying to fit in, but not quite fitting in.
Yeah.
But I know what you're talking about. You get people who do their own renditions of, say, the 501, 501st.
Yeah.
They do their own version of the 501st.
Yeah.
Or a depiction of whatever fandom.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the idea of the conventions. Don't necessarily have to be yourself. Just depict whatever.
And you don't have to. And people. There are people who ridicule people who buy the store-bought costumes. It's like, look, if that's what they can afford and that's what they want to do, that's their right to do it.
Not everyone can afford the thousands of dollars that go into a handmade costume.
Exactly.
What was it? I think this one woman, she was making armor out of special material.
Mm-hmm.
Very expensive special material.
Yeah.
If you can afford to hand make your costume, that's fine.
Yeah, but not everybody can. And hell, when I made my Melodia cosplay back in 2016, I had an incredible luck finding a sleeveless black dress for $3 at the thrift shop.
Oh, hey, nothing wrong with going to places like Salvation Army or Goodwill.
Oh, no, Trust me. Some of the best things you can do, you can find in a thrift store.
Yeah.
Because why do I need to pay hundreds or thousands of dollars
something you'll only wear once or twice?
Exactly. And if I wanted to, of course, I'd never look good in that black dress. I could take all the things off and just wear it, but it's like I ain't doing that. I would not look good in it. Trust me. But
is up to the individual.
Yeah, and my rule of thumb is this: I celebrate every cosplay, no matter what the level is. Okay, I don't
Yeah.
care if it's a beginner. I don't care if it's an expert. I just love it. Okay, I
Okay,
absolutely love
I've
it.
got a question.
Okay,
This involves the little kids.
okay.
What is your opinion? I had experienced this in a few conventions I went to back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
They had a category for young kids.
Yeah.
And rather than giving an award for one kid for best costume, they gave an award to all of the kids that participated. So
Okay,
they wouldn't.
I guess that would depend on how old the kids were. Okay, now I think about maybe if you got like 4 to 6, maybe then yeah, that'd be a nice idea.
Actually, some of them was anywhere, I think, 4-year-old
Mm-hmm.
all the way up to 7 and 8.
Okay.
I'm just trying to remember. It was, God, 20 some odd years ago.
Yeah, I think back then yeah, they probably would have given everyone because it's like, hey, we're glad you participated, blah blah blah,
And then there were some of the other people that complained that it wasn't right.
Well, I think at a certain age, it should get to a point where you realize not everybody is going to win.
Yeah, like with the little kids, I can understand.
Yeah, little kids, that's perfectly legit. That's fine. But I think starting with maybe 6, maybe 7. This depends. I mean, it's probably no specifics, but it should reach a point in a child's life where they're going to have to start realizing not everyone's going to win.
I think above 8.
Yeah,
I think
definitely above 8.
8 and above, they are old enough to understand that you can't have your way all the time.
And you can't win all the time.
Yeah. The environment today is a pain in the butt.
Yeah, it's like, me playing Duel Links and all. When I go into these PvP duels, I know 9 times out of 10, I'm probably not going to beat that person because they've played it a hell of a lot longer than me. But let's put it this way. 2 epic duels today. Even though I lost I won one of them. I lost the other, but I feel like, my God, this is the coolest thing ever I've had today. I've never, I lost that first one. Was like, that's okay. This was epic. That was
probably
that was
had more EP than you.
Oh, yeah, more. He had. Let's put it this way. I was down to 50 life points left.
Before you won?
Before I lost, but we ended up going like I think almost 20 rounds.
Oh man.
Yeah,
damn, you're kidding.
No, it took like 17 turns for him to finally beat me, but I just said, my God, that was epic. And I really I enjoyed it because it's like
I remember back in the day when you would lose a game
and get all cranked up. It's like
get all cranky and bitching a bitch because you lost.
Yeah,
but you've learned that you can't win all the time.
Yeah, and plus in this situation, I'm not even worried about winning because I know most of these people have played a hell of a lot longer than me. Because the game is like game is like 6.5 years old officially because it came out in it's actually started in 2016. I just joined in August 2022, so I'm way behind everybody else. But I don't care.
Yeah, but then you get the flipping rage quitters who do.
Yeah.
I hate fucking rage quitters with a passion. I get them all the damn time when I play Among Us in a public room. Hi, Ash.
Hey.
I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, but
I get that shit all the time in Among Us.
Yeah, you see, I would have that when I started playing Duel Links. I was on the verge of winning. They quit. But in a lot of cases now, they don't. And I'm not going to quit either. If I'm going to lose, I might as well just play it to the end. Right?
Lose the right way, right?
Yeah, exactly. As I feel like At one point, if I got no monsters and all I have are spell or trap cards, and I'm about to lose, it's like, go ahead and finish me off. I got nothing.
Yeah. Speaking of which, are you going to duel this week?
No, this week is Mike's turn. Now, I just told about President's Day. That's actually not next week. It's actually the following Monday on the 20th. Because it's the
Okay.
third. It's the third Monday, but
Yeah.
we will not have a show that night. But I am gonna be streaming some Duel Links that night. And
All right, and I'll be flying in to watch you.
all right, and here's the best part. Remember I was playing around with Varus last week?
Oh, no, the three strikes and you're out game.
Yeah. Well, no. No. Varus is. I was streaming. I was playing that character a lot last week. Well, I was able to unlock him, and now he's in my permanent team. So it's like, yes.
How long did it take you to unlock, Varus?
About maybe 4 days.
Always.
Yeah. Was not. Yeah. It's. You see, the thing is, it's never easy to complete these quests because there's so much going on. And guess what?
I'm
it's
back.
after 10 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, good timing.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was just talking about, when I play Duel Links, it's like, if I'm going to lose, I might as well just finish the doggone duel and let him finish me off. Because I don't worry about winning against those people because they played longer than me. So, Alright, so anyway, here's the game plan. Tomorrow night, of course, is Tune In Tuesday. Wednesday, it's Mike's turn to stream on Twitch.
Correctamundo.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, Thursday, it's Trivia Night. And Friday, because Among Us was working so well, we're going to do it again.
Yay!
Yep.
Among Us. Among
Among
Us.
Us. Among Us. Among Us.
And if anyone in the chat is willing to come and join us for that, please do.
Yeah.
Fucking wonderful as hell.
Yeah, because the good news is the game worked very well on Friday night.
Oh, God. Last time we played, one of our British friends whooped our butts.
Uh-huh. Anyway, alright. Alright, so anyway, that's our game plan for the week. So now I'm going to play the 10-second ending, so bear with me. Growl.
Growl.
Alright, so with that in mind, I'm going to say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everybody have a great night, sleep well, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow for Tune In Tuesday. Bye, everybody.